So I'm guessing it's Yasuo mid again, right? Garen with Ignite top, I would just leave top, bro. I would just start top and move bot. If you're scared of Jackson Lee Sin late invading, which I guess they could, because you don't have Conqueror attack room, then he can always, what do you call it? He can always start at walls. I would also do something, by the way, where I'd hit the blast cone here. So I'd hit the blast cone and just go to walls, do walls, Gromp blue, and then come bot. Oh, Lux mid this game? Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's definitely path bot. But even the other game, you do exactly the same thing. Okay, so he puts a ward down. Nice, and that's his ward on Raptors. Okay, I still don't like that it's his ward. I'd much rather mid lane do that. Because again, like, Lee Sin invading bot side here, like, your mid laner is not going to have prior. Your bot lane as well might not have prior. So again, I'd rather him hold that ward to ward his red. So he can go Raptors, ward red, Krugs, and then he can make a decision if they collapse. Or if he goes to top grab and just leaves it.
Probably W first. Probably on Oner. Top door. He's on walls, path. On top.
So yeah, mid prior, now Lux can move down and stuff like that. Oh yeah, they wouldn't have prior bot, would they? I thought they had like range support for some reason. There's nothing stopping like Lee Sin from running in here, right? And if like Dantes uses W, he's going to be like really susceptible.
Pretty sure if I go in, he beats me because of the tempo now.
I'm amazed he hasn't said anything about Lee Sin here, by the way. Like, Lee Sin can easily gank bot lane here. Because he probably knows as well the hecarim is clearing. Again, if Lux warded Raptors, like, they would know if hecarim put another point in Q and, or W. So there's nothing stopping Lee Sin here from, like, showing up bot and killing them. Even top lane, by the way. Like, if Lee Sin goes around top, Garen with Ignite is even susceptible here. Again, just nothing about Lee Sin. It should be about Lee. Also, his Gromp's gone randomly. What are these wards early game? Okay, so Roll goes to ward, which is really good.
He's on walls, path on top.
So this guy's like reverse clearing, or he started at blue? They don't see the blue buff, which is kind of unfortunate, because again, they could have done some like really random clear here. But yeah, I'd just be scared of like Lee Sin knowing that's warded and going even something like red Krugs and then just going to like blue. Like honestly, that's what he can do this game. So that Lux as well just like gives away jungler's position, because again, it's really weird for like her just how do I put it? Ward away from jungle. So if you ever see a mid laner just run off like this, it's probably because they're like junglers moving there. You'll see this a lot as well. Like Garen with Ignite, lots of people think, oh my god, if I kill him, he's going to miss so much. So yeah, like junglers might get baited by Ignite and actually just like play for that lane. When I really wouldn't care about top lane this game if I was Lee. I would just do a normal clear and just GG the game, right? Bit of jungle here, just win the game. Yeah, so like when Lee Sin shows top, bro, like, you know, this is just not, you know, actual like good level. I also don't know why he W'd, and I don't know why he E'd like this.
I'm coming in.
Why do... Wait, this is so bad mechanically, no? Why would you not just ghost and just hold your E? Why would you not just ghost and hold your E here? All you have to do is just Q and auto attack. Like, just get red buff on them and you save your E whenever they flash or dash, right? Then you can E. Like, doing it now, man, almost pushes them to safety. Like, there's no reason to do that. I don't know, like, summoner spells here, but they're not that low. So they might have sums. But yeah, if he's saying, like, you know, I don't want Yasuo to dash through me. If he does, like, you still get him with E. And as long as you auto attack him there in your initial combo, like, just Q and auto attack him, like, he's never going to escape.
I got him.
Yeah, so like Yas flash there, right? I think in another game, bro, like that Yasuo will live. So I actually like think him Eing is really bad. But Rakan had no flash, so maybe it was good. Okay, so he wins this game, yeah? Really different from solo queue, by the way. Look at this team they're versing, man. Their bot lane is legit fighting like that with no jungle here. I'd be pulling my hair out. He actually doesn't win this game. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, just base after this.
So he probably does red in Scotland.
I just don't even know if I like this, to be honest. Hecarim, no ghost. Like, just let the Garen live. Like, he can literally just go like Gromp walls here. I just really don't like this if you have if you don't have Ghost on hecarim. Lee Sin with Conqueror is still very, very good. Like, you need Ghost here, I think, to actually make this good. Like, you're Ghost right now, yeah? But because he doesn't have Ghost, like, how's he going to do anything?
I think I died, but I'm
Can
trying.
break his shield and trade. Or break his shield.
I don't think we come out of moments from it. No.
Yeah, no, man. Like, it just looks really bad. So, like, he has to see that, bro. Like, can you see, like, how when I'm not, like, playing hecarim, but I've, like, played against enough, like, hecarims and Oaths, or, like, seen, like, high elo hecarim players where I know they're never going to do this just because they don't have Ghost. It's not because tfblade is, like, I'm not going to say crying, but, like, asking for a gank. You don't go for this because there's no gold. The Garen doing this, bro, is winning jungle. Like, this here, if I'm, like, talking to tfblade here, like, post-game, we're saying, bro, like, you doing this is insane for jungle. It's winning the game. Like, it's close to GG already. Now it's, like, even closer to it. Because if Dantes was finishing Gromp right now and going to Wolves, he can even think after level 5 of doing this. He might have to be careful of Lux hitting 6 right at 5:30 on that wave, because Lux might be a little bit of a threat. They still win 2v2, but Malphite 6 really changes things. So if Dantes was setting Gromp and then Wolves here and thinking about doing this, obviously you do Raptors as well, and then you can do something like this, right? Maybe even gank bot lane. Anything like that, bro, and if nothing's there, of course you just do Krugs as well. Like, this is just hard winning jungle here, but the move that kind of screws it over is him actually ganking top. And if he's going to go here, he should just go like this as well. So that's another thing I'd point out. Just go like this here. Secure this brush in case he's there. Then you can come back out. Crab's up. Beautiful. Push Crab around. And then we go to Gromp. You are never ganking top here, like, ever. Unless they're tower diving. That's the only reason you would ever react to that, because they're tower diving. Or you have Ghost. Right? Because he is kind of, like, strong out of base. So if those two things don't exist, you do not go for it. And you tell tfblade to relax. Like, if I saw this Lee Sin, man, doing this in my game, I would be so happy, bro. Like, so happy. Yeah, massive waste of time. Massive waste of time.
I kind of want to protect you to dive, by the way. Once.
Yeah, I'll just get Q-Socks off Gromp.
How are they going to dive him when they see hecarim top? You know what I mean? Like, this is what I mean as well, bro. Like, why is he going to get dove? I mean, I guess, like, Lee Sin could go through lane there. Because he has Ignite. Oh, I mean, maybe that's the only way, right? Because they have wards and stuff.
I'm ready to come out of moments from this. If you try stopping...
But I'm pretty sure that Jackson, that Jax will bait.
I'm insta dropping Gromp.
Right, we got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not.
I will try something bold, okay? Let's switch it up a bit.
My bad. Let's do it.
Can we look for top people?
Yeah, bot's like a...
But yeah, all of this here, bro, like, he could have been hitting this Raptors almost. Like, this camp is done, and now he's moving to Raptors and hitting it. Here as well, he should ping Lee Sin's going to be bot side.
Oh, yo, their thing might randomly rotate. I don't know what the fuck Jack's doing.
I think that is 6 seconds. Wanna look? Wanna look?
Yeah.
Their bot lane is now going to make a play, and Lee Sin is running there. Like, Lee Sin might be on Gromp or something, so Lee Sin might be to this play before Dantes, which again is why, like, him going top is really bad. Again, and it's probably not on him, bro. Like, tfblade, I can't remember if he was, like, calling him top or whatever, but yeah. It can influence you, right? Like, you're in a team, tfblade, like, is a strong personality, and you know he's a good player, so you might think, oh my god, he's fighting, he's gonna get mad at me if I don't go there. But again, you're just looking at it like League. That's a Lee Sin and a Jax trying to kill a full HP Garen. Like, I'm chilling, surely.
Nice, good shot, bud.
Playing Dragon or Groves?
Playing Dragon or Grubs, I mean, you can never do Dragon here, right? Because they're on a reset, and they have mid-prior, so you can never do Dragon here if you're blue team. So Dantes here just has to recall straight away, and he can run there with Rel. That's it.
We can just do Dragon right now if you guys are down to...
Yeah, Dragon right now is just awful. Like, it would just throw the game. I'm just waiting for the throw, right? Because they lose this game. So there's already been a little bit of a throw with Dantes, like, ganking top lane for whatever reason. I'd have to ask him about it. But, like, ganking top lane, I need to know why. What you see there. Because I didn't see it, but you need to tell me. So I know. And the next throw, if they do Dragon here, it's really bad. This will GG the game. Not GG the game, but, like, whatever lead they have, and then it's thrown, right? And because, like, Lux and Lee Sin just beat hecarim Malphite, it'll be hard to play.
Rotate. Just like hard crash the wave and... Yeah, because Lee Sin should be top side. It's looking like a free try.
Lee Sin should be top side. Wait, what? Lee Sin should be bot. Lee Sin should be, like, hitting Gromp. He could even, like, just hit Dragon now, by the way. Like, the Lee Sin could honestly just go to Dragon and hit it, knowing Samira and Rel have to base.
I'll reset for grabs then.
Good. But he has to see that, right? he has to see this before it happens. So like I'm playing this game as if I'm playing live. So like the mechanics that like ganking bot lane, I hate him using E when they have flashes, or Yasuo has flash, the big one. Hate him using E like that. Also using W like that as well, I don't particularly like. The gank top lane, I don't like either when you have no ghost and there's no guarantee of them overextending and really chasing Garen under tower. And also this play here, just a cool dragon. A kill means your laners have to base because often, well, not all the time, but 99% of the time, right? No one's going to die unless you're in my game or on my team. No one's going to die and the person who's killed them is on full HP and full mana still, right? It's going to be close, like a fight to the death. So this isn't a fight to the death, right? They've just hard won because they were snowballing before. But this is not dragon fightable. Lux hitting level 6, Lee Sin being full HP bot side as well, even though he's not the strongest at the moment. Rakan out of base with the Yasuo too. Like Yasuo will get to a fight there. So Dantes has to be able to see that before saying, can we do dragon here? So basing and going to grubs is absolutely correct.
I can run.
And yeah, Tarzan should follow him here, and they should both go like this through mid. So let's see if they both go through mid like this. Okay, looking top is great. I'm pretty sure that Jax doesn't have TP either, right? I swear he TP'd earlier because Garen pushed, and I think he TP'd back. So this guy won't have TP until around 10 minutes. So now you know that Garen here is legit. And also, like, if Lee Sin hasn't shown bot, he's probably pathing top. He's either doing this or he's pathing top, right? So, like, all I would want to do now if I'm Dantes is just protect the person who can die, or the people who can die. So Garen is pushed up here. I want to protect him. I just want to make sure that he knows that Lee Sin could be here. Like, Lee Sin could have done like Gromp walls, and he's running straight top. Remember, he ganked him earlier, right? So if Garen doesn't have flash, Lee Sin will definitely be interested in this. So that's the first move here, is just to like tell tfblade to relax. The next move is to go through mid here and secure this brush first. That's the next move. Both of them should do it.
Agreed.
That was a move time
Okay,
as well.
no make play mid, please.
Yeah, so like this move is bad, just to go around like this.
I go back after this.
So now you probably know as well, and even like walking over this ward, knowing Jax warded earlier, like really good players as well will keep track of control wards, like if he has it in his inventory. And when he shows back up top lane, he hasn't got the control ward. It's either here or here. So even little things like that, bro, are so huge here. Because it's just information, right? That's all it is. So he should go through mid, secure this brush, and then he goes here.
I'm checking dragon.
I still think Tarzan should move here. Garen is basing. He's not going to be here. He has no TP. Same with Jax, but Jax is a little bit quicker. But anyway, like top laners I think is irrelevant because for the next like 20-30 seconds, it's going to be a 3v3. But Tarzan I don't think has to worry at all. Like I don't think he has to worry at all about Samira dying here. I don't think Samira is ever going to die here. So if I was Tarzan, I'd sit in that brush until he knows hecarim's chilling, and then I would move bot. Exactly the same as the first game. Like that game I reviewed. Exactly the same.
Okay, let me base and then
Or that was a move time
okay,
as
let
well.
me base and we look for something.
Yeah, so I think this is really risky. Like doing this in the pit as well, like doing this here and blindsiding yourself, I think it's very, very risk. And Tarzan again should just be sitting here. I don't know if this guy has TP, right? Yamato, I think.
The Jackson shit timer. I think listen.
So yeah, like even this man, Tarzan sees the dragon and he's not on it, but he doesn't comment straight away.
Just hovering him.
Okay, let me base and then
So he even says, I'm going to check dragon if Lee Sin's on it, which is kind of smart because that's all he can do here. But he should be a grubbed. He should be a grubbed here.
Or that was a move time
okay,
as
let
well.
me base and we look for something.
Let me base and then we look for something. That doesn't mean anything. Like, honestly, I don't know if he has TP, but yeah, I can TP back mid here, guys. That's what I want to hear as a jungler. Let me base and we can do something. What does that even... Look, so you're saying you have TP? Because that's what TP tells me. I just want info, you know, as a jungler. I just want info. Tell me TP, tell me summoner spells, tell me where the enemy jungler is if you see them or you've scouted them like Tarzan did when he like warded the Gromp over the wall. Yeah, I'm guessing he's going to die here to like Lux binding and stuff. He hits level 6 like really soon though, so...
Jackson
But even if he has to use his ultimate to escape this, like it's just the fact we're in a position we don't have to ult out of. Like we're strong here. Why do we have to use our R to escape something? We're escaping a bad situation, so it's the decision before that put you here. So to hit grubs like this is still fine if you're Dantes. Like of course he should do this, but he should probably just hit the first one. I think he can only do one grub here, and then he has to run off. That's how like bad this situation is for him.
shit timer. I think listen's just hovering him. He has no back cover.
I am actually cooking something. Is this water thousand? Is this water thousand?
Because like the Rakan as well can be here, you know? Like Rakan can be here with the Lee Sin And Lux as well. I just don't like this, bro, like doing this at all. Also the fact they haven't combed where Lee Sin is. Like, Lee Sin here, man. When I saw him queue over the wall, I'm like, right, here we go. Rakan's over the wall as well. Lux is going to be here too. So I'm expecting that to happen, right? So even on Lee Sin's behalf, like, bro, what is he doing? If you're not going to, like, contest grubs, do the Drake. So I don't know, like, what the Lee Sin is doing here, or what he's trying to achieve.
Some bot, some.
Yeah, close the flash.
If it crashes, but not yet.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, this is great, this is great, this is great. Kinda slow, kinda slow. I come from here, I come from here, I come from
You just push and dive. Wanna dive?
I would never, like, really, Again, Lee Sin just being in fog makes it very hard here. It's hard to track this guy. I'm guessing he's farming his top camps, but he could always be basing. He could always just be doing dragon, by the way. So I would expect in this game, when he knows he can't do these, right? What is Lee Sin going to do? So he can't do these. What's he going to react? How's he going to react? It's one of these lines, right? So if they fight bot, bro, it's so bad. I think, anyway. I think it's really bad.
I'm almost there. If you back up.
if you hit stun,
Lux is
They'll also know Malphite is there, by the way, because Lux is on the same time as him, so it's so obvious that Malphite's bot here. And Lux can move, and it's 4v3 bot because Dantes is still top. So they are making a play with no vision and info on Lee Sin, even though I think he's bot side here. It's kind of obvious, I think, because he queued grubs, and they're gone. So I guess he does Raptors red, and then he comes back down to Dragon or gank bot lane. And they should know the hecarim's top side here.
is roaming bot there. Lux is roaming bot. Lux is roaming bot.
Need,
Take care.
literally, I'm 6.
So all I want to do, bro, is Dantes here. I just want to go Gromp. I don't even want to pick up this mid wave. And this should be Malphite. And Dantes just does what he was going to do originally into something like this, you know? And oh my god, he's so fed.
Look here.
go Yasuo.
Okay, Lux is summoned. Lux is summoned.
If that works, by the way, Lee Sin's on Dragon and they're all just trolling.
Leaving or not?
Yeah, so Lee Sin's there. Doesn't have his red buff, though. I guess he didn't start there, so the time is later. I don't know what their jungler is doing, man. I cannot believe he is not here to counter this, and Lux as well. Can you guys see this? Like,
Look here.
the Lux is standing over a mid wall, queuing the hecarim, farming a mid wave. What does that even mean? Like, Lee Sin here has to counter Dantes doing grubs by being bot. So I'm expecting to see Lee and Lux run like this right now. Nice Lux, good combo. That's big. That is big, man. And I can't believe, bro, like Lee Sin is just not bot covering this.
Okay, Lux
Crazy.
is summoned. Lux is summoned.
Leaving or no? I'm dead. Okay.
And Lee Sin's gonna kill Samira and get shut down.
When I'm
I'm gonna die.
actually, no, I have to leave.
Wait, we can actually look for dog top here. We can look for dog top.
That play, they traded 1 for 1. Dantes couldn't do his camps, and now he is forced to dive at Jax for a Garen lane, who is probably not going to do anything in this game. So I actually feel kind of sorry for Dantes here, because, I mean, he still shouldn't do it, by the way. But now he feels like, wow, we just lost bot side, let me do something top. I would still path down. Look at his camps, man. Gromp, Wolves, Raptors, Krugs, Red. That is more gold than you will get for killing Jax. If you get an assist top here, you get 150 gold. That's nothing compared to like 600 from your camps. Absolutely nothing. That's what you're losing, right, to yourself here by going top. Biggest waste of time ever. The outcome of that lane just like does not matter here at all.
Yeah, we can.
So it's not just, so they were like, this play, right, makes sense in terms of general macro. Wow, I lose something bot, I have to make something happen top, right? But there is like a good time, bro, to do it in a bad time. If he shows top here, right, he is going to lose his whole bot side because Leah's bot and probably hitting level 6. So as soon as he shows top here, I said it in my recent YouTube video, right? If you do X, how much are you giving up for it? Are you giving up 2X? A little bit of math. So if I do X, right, and this is green, so if I gain X, but I lose 2X, that's bad. So if I get X here, which might be 150 gold, right? I lose 450 gold and dragon on top of it. That's what I lose for it. Is that worth? Of course not. If I get 300 gold, I actually get the kill. Let's go. But I lose 450 gold and dragon. Is it worth it? It's still not worth it. So him killing top here, The difference in like Garen versus Jax does not make up for jungle diff there. He's losing way too much in the 1v1. If he did this play and all of these camps are gone, imagine that. All of those camps are on timers. How good is that? That means that if he makes X, what is he losing? Is he losing 2x? He's just losing drag, right? And even if you just get an assist or a kill, like whoever gets the kill here, you're only losing drag and you're not losing 450 gold worth of camps and obviously experience, which is probably like a level at this point. So I don't know what that would be, like maybe 3/4 X. I know that sounds like quite technical, but that's just how I see it. This should be in red as well. So this play here is actually really bad. I don't like it at all. I don't think you should ever go top here. I think you should just clear your camps like this. Like just go down.
Okay. I thought we could have kept going.
Yeah, no flash, I'm pretty sure, I think, for a little bit longer.
Yeah, I'm kind of worthless with gold guns.
Okay.
What the fuck? Cancel this Q.
Alright,
Oh
no
my god,
flash.
this flash.
He used Ghost. He used Ultimate. Even if he gets a kill there, it is terrible. I think anyway. But the fact he doesn't even get a kill there again just proves me right. Which I think like this game has done pretty much the whole time. The only time it didn't work is because the enemy team hasn't made the move that I said they should have made. So like Lee Sin and Lux not running bot lane. Knowing the Malphite is not there, where can he be? He's got to be bot, right? If he's top lane killing your Jax, who cares? We dive their bot lane.
Flash just right now. Yeah, that's worth, that's worth.
Okay, look, my art timer, we make plays in this.
I'm gonna play Focus towards bottom and then we can look for Dragon afterwards.
Dragon's gone, bro.
Oh.
750 so for...
I kind of want to hard shove one wave and then just reset for a clock or...
What an interactive game, I love it.
Can we do that?
Yeah, I'll get 6 up. I think I play mid maybe. I'll fiddle.
I mean, all you're doing here, right, is just playing second grubs, really. But, like, grubs in this game, I mean, who's going to split? I mean, Garen's actually, like, kind of gapping.
Listen to what I'm saying. My art, we can.
Stop, because there's no Dragon.
10 seconds art, 10 seconds art.
Let's get so I can like rotate.
All he can really do here is just run top for Garen and just lane ganks. That's all I'd think about doing here. You have no ultimate, you have no ghost, but at least you'll have your ultimate running top side. So whatever he buys here, right, it's like Kindle Gem or something, or maybe Pickaxe, Ruby Crystal, like whatever he buys here, he just runs top, sits in like a lane brush, and just uses ultimate.
Alright, we can look for a bot gank on Yas for sure.
Yeah, we can look
With no R, no ghost, never. Just recall after this.
for something on
You wanna go 1000? You can.
I would never do this.
There's nothing. You just got back to lane.
Alright,
You see what I mean? It's like they just feel like there's a need. There's like a quota they have to fill on plays to make. Or like, we're in a team, let's make some team fights happen. We've looked at them for 3 weeks. Surely it's going to click now. Just play League, man. Listen to your cooldowns and your scream, bro. Recall here because your R has a cooldown. Your Ghost has a cooldown. Your gold is screaming at you. These are the facts. I sound like a lawyer, bro. I sound like Tom Cruise and A Few Good Men. These are the facts of the case. Sound like Harvey Specter, mate. These are the facts of the case. So these are the facts of the rift. Listen to them.
I'll clear vision for you guys bot side and then after that I'll reset.
Clear vision for you bot side. Why would you want to put a control ward down here when you're going to play for second grubs? Why would you want to use your stuff bot when you're going to play for second grubs here? If he's not going to play for second grubs, he should still probably save this stuff until when he full clears back down, right? So if he's not going to play for second grubs here, he should save his stuff anyway because it will be coming bot in like 2 minutes time, right? Maybe 3 minutes time. That's when you would use your stuff bot, like the control ward. That's 75 gold. That's almost like a full camp, right? We're spending to put a control ward down. They might clear before we're here.
Reset and probably look for a play top side.
This looks insane.
Okay. He's clearing vision. Let's go, Dantes. Again, comp tamed. Not his fault. Comp tamed. Comp tamed to move.
What is that whenever I flash R?
Just keep hecarim ahead now, okay? Since you got like a lot of ways for I have no money on that. You can even look for a top plate place. What if I take
Yeah, yeah,
look
with
for a
you
top
we
plate?
can. He has no flash. With you we
Okay, I'm actually gonna do it. I'm actually gonna do it. Guys, this is what I'm doing right now, okay? I'm gonna TP top.
Okay, okay, I'll fast push next wave and then we go.
Pretend like I'm here, I'm just gonna restart.
Yeah, yeah.
My cube off!
That's where Dante should have been.
Do we want to?
That was really clean.
Nah, fuck it.
We already got good stuff. If we take next wave,
He's gonna queue this.
just
You're
take
good
next
to.
wave.
Yeah, I'll take. I'll
Rocks
take.
no flash.
You want take? I'll take.
Just give me some excuse, I'm not that behind.
One grub here, maybe. Lee Sin's already on map, though. It might even be difficult to do one grub, by the way. I honestly think he just has to clear his top camps and base for Shojin. What's Shojin gold? How much is it, Shreddy, with pickaxe ruby? 725. Okay. 2-1.
This.
Nice, well played.
Mm-hmm.
We can play for bot side vision now.
Dantes.
For bot side vision, I don't understand what that means. Like, you've got Shojin, bro. He could legit just... Bro, why not just do this? Why not just press this and go 1, 2, 3, 4 into this with your ult and Shojin. Whatever he does here, right? Like, grubs are gone, yeah? Your Garen's basing, your Malphite's not on the map. If Lee Sin's on grubs, you can't contest them. I don't think anyway. And even if you go to grubs, like, who cares? You've already got 3 and they don't matter in this game. B, Shojin. 1, 2, 3, 4, dive. This. Game ends. So again, Dante's like, sounds like he's comp tamed. We can play for vision here. Or you can just play again according to the facts of the case, bro. Lee Sin as well doesn't have to run to grubs. Like, if he sees Dante doing this with no ultimate and he's running like through mid to be flexible, he could always be here, right?
You also might be roaming up though, so just take
Still
out.
have R.
Yep, this is exactly what I mean, bro. Or Yas even.
I'm coming.
So,
I'm coming. I'm coming.
if we get close
Hey,
there.
guys, you just leave. Just leave, guys, no?
No,
Yeah,
no.
we can-
You just leave because Lee Sin could be here.
Kind of risky. This is kind of risky.
Yeah,
I,
we
like,
can
I,
back
Maybe
off.
fight.
I just feel like it. I just feel like it's like too risky.
Alright, I'll just back off.
We don't want to give
So there's Hecarim's Ghost used for no gold.
this shutdown. This is
Number 2, by the way.
important, okay? Just don't give them the shutdown.
Yeah, we're good, don't worry, buddy. We got it.
Like, I'm just...
You see like how he plays more like himself in this game though, and how much easier it is for him. I know he didn't get invaded, and he still probably could have done in this game.
Grubs for there, guys.
But I'm pretty sure grubs are gone now. So you can check them, of course. Again, like I want him to go through mid here to check them, and then he can go to gromp.
So,
So these ones. So just like this. Same thing. Just get in that brush. That's the goal.
Can we
probably
kill him?
sir.
Yeah, we play grubs now. I have 15 seconds R.
If he goes for next wave.
I mean, grubs don't really matter, right? I'd just be way more interested in diving bot or doing something bot. Like, grubs don't really matter, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, like, if 3 grubs are up, of course you just do them. But I'm saying, like, all I'm thinking about here is just this. That's way more important than grubs. And if you had ghost as well, instead of, like, using it to coin flip for vision, again, we're playing for vision here. It didn't work. Who would have guessed?
Wave, we can
Let's say bot, I'm just...
Yeah, so Lee Sin is, like, doing the grubs, right? This makes sense.
I'll come with you. I have full prior top.
Rakan can be there. I'm coming now.
Now, please, Dantes, please just do gromp, blue, wolves, and just go bot and use your ultimate. Please do not go top unless Lee Sin is diving or ganking, and you know you can get a kill. Please.
Yeah.
Pushing away that.
Did they die bot?
Rakan's top side. We
Walking in mid here. I'll be an answer over with you.
850,
By the way, this guy's not afraid with 2 of us.
but like, remember, 40 seconds.
That's all fine. What he just did is all fine.
Rakan, you also here? Look, you also here. Hecarim.
It's warded.
Lead top,
guys.
lead top, lead top.
Yeah,
Warded,
went behind
warded.
me.
Okay, Lee's top. This is really good.
This
It's,
way.
it's warded.
This is really good.
I'm fine.
Yasuo no passive.
They're trolling.
Also
I'm coming
flash.
Have no
far.
damage.
He should R that, by the way. He should definitely R that Rakan W and kill Yasuo. I don't know why he doesn't.
You also no flash.
Is
Just
someone else
push
coming top, guys?
Lead top. Lead top.
Yeah,
Warded,
went behind
warded.
me.
I actually think like his mechanics when he ganked, I'm not like again having a there's a Mozzie bro or something. I'm not like having a go at him, but I just think it's like a little improvement, right? Like this mechanic here, like it's Yasuo no passive, and Rakan W and ultimate is obviously what you're thinking about. If the Rakan ults, like you're probably gonna get hit, right? If he ults on top of your head, he's right next to you. But if he Ws, you can just press R. It's a Yasuo half HP with no flash apparently, according to tarzaned, and he's half HP.
This
It's,
way.
it's warded.
I'm fine. They're
So no passive, no flash.
trolling.
Also
I'm coming
flash.
far.
Rakan W is all I'm thinking about. His mouse should be clicking on Yasuo here and he just kills Yasuo. You ult here, Yasuo gets feared, you just stay on him. And he dies, right? If he doesn't die, he's 1 HP under tower. Samira should be hitting wave here.
You Also no flash.
Is someone else coming top?
This from Tarzan, that was really good.
Just a shot, get more damage, get more damage.
Is Lux coming top?
No, she's not. She's going bot. Guys, Lux going bot. I'm gonna.
Bro. Look, I respect any play like this, but it is way too Looney Tunes lunatic mode. This is way too burger. I think that's just the reaction, man, to a play like this. Just the exhale.
Over you, but like I'm kind of useless.
Yeah, Lux might be coming for me here.
Oh, almost. No flash on that.
Can I kill him? No, actually, no, my god, my god. Just back off, guys. Back off, please.
Yep.
We play for Drake. We play for Drake, okay? We play for Drake. We play for Drake.
Wait, we can fight this. What?
No. No.
Bro, just listen to fucking fight. He's 0-3, man.
That doesn't mean anything for fighting. Just items and what's on your screen again.
Why are you getting mad now? So
Look,
you.
This Drake is really bad too, I think. Because Lee Sin's running bot, right? And Dantes has like no ultimate and stuff. I actually think it's kind of flip. It just feels a little bit flip anyway. Like their mid is quite strong here. But they're all full HP.
What?
Not, guys, Lux going bot.
I need info on Lee Sin.
I'm gonna try to hover you, but like I'm kind of useless.
Yeah, Lux might be coming for me here.
Oh, almost. No flash on that.
Can I kill him? No, actually.
No flash on that. I don't even know what that means. No flash on Jax? So okay, so he pings Jax. Good.
No, my god, my god. Just back off, guys. Back off, please. We play for Drake. We play for Drake.
Okay, Lee Sin is still top. Yeah, okay, so Dragon's fine here. I wasn't actually like looking at this because I was skipping it.
Okay, we play for Drake. We play for Drake.
Wait, we can fight this. What?
No, no.
There's no way you fight this.
Bro, just listen to fucking fight. He's 0-3, man.
Why are you getting mad now? So
Look,
you
how can
literally
they
said.
Guys,
Shut the
don't-
fuck up! Yes! Don't open your fucking filthy mouth.
Brain
when you're
juice.
winning
Guys,
the game.
guys, yeah,
Let's see what
stop,
happens. Yeah, try,
You are
man.
fucking disgusting right now.
Stop,
Shut the
stop,
fuck
both of
up.
you
I
guys.
said I will
stop,
shot call, so I will shot call, okay?
We're
Yeah,
just,
these
we're
shot calls are horrific. You guys
I'm
0-3-0,
shot calls, I'm
no
winning the
flash.
fucking game.
So,
And you're not
so
fucking
listen,
fan of
listen,
flipping.
listen, it's okay, it's okay.
that's really-
We're just trying to play a solo-controlled game here. We're just gonna play a
That's a
solo-controlled
flip for
game.
sure, bro.
Disgusting. This guy opens his mouth and he literally.
Yeah, but
wins.
Yamato, you don't have to be just upset.
I am shot calling, so I am shot calling.
I know, but you don't have to be like insulting. Let's go, we're fine.
He literally started.
Stuff like that as well. Like it's just Dantes is gaslighting a little bit because he's like I'm with Yamato. They're like Tarzan needs to relax, but again, like I would just be for all of them. So everyone just chill. It's good to argue. Just argue after the game. Let it all out afterwards. Just play the game.
Okay.
It's okay.
Let's not waste time.
Just play clear stuff.
Yeah. So if I'm Dantes here, I'm just gonna base after this and get a Rift Herald.
I need to know. And we can play.
Like up the bot side. So do Raptors base and then go Rift. Yeah, I think this is bad. The reason this is bad is because like what you want to be playing for here is probably Rift Herald, right? Because I don't really know the other play. And even if you're not playing for Rift Herald, what's your jungle path here, chat? Someone tell me your jungle pathing here. Like where do you still want to path in this game? Where do we still want to go in this game? What do you mean Shreddy back to Gromp? Like are we pathing top? Do we want to put like don't worry about his initial clear here. Do we want to path top in this game? So are we going like this or are we going like this? Where do we want to go? Top or bot? What lane do we care more about? Right, bot is correct. So if we want to go bot lane here, we've just cleared our bot camps, which makes sense to recall. From a camp's point of view, don't worry about objectives. Don't even worry about this side of the map. From a camp's point of view, you base and you go Gromp wall, so you're pathing bot. If you farm your top camps here with this clear and you recall and run bot, you are now naturally moving away from the lane you care about rather than running towards it. If we want to play for bot lane at level 1, right, before we get into a game, right, this game I don't care about top lane because it's Garen. I care about bot lane more. I start top. This is the same thing. I want to be here. Therefore, I start top. You don't finish top. Otherwise, your arrow is going to be pointing like this the whole game. Or until you change it, which is quite difficult sometimes. So this should be a base. This should be Tarzan. Just check Rift Herald and Water for me, because that's where I'm running out of base. If you can do Rift, that's great. If you don't want to do it, I don't really think it matters, because if they end up getting Rift Herald, you kill their bot lane and get tower, and you can snowball Samira. Which I think is even more worth, right? Like, we don't really care about top side again in this game.
Nothing actually with my mood now.
So this now, any play that happens, look at his gold. Look at the facts of the case. The facts of the case in this game. I also don't know why Tarzan is where he is. He is on top of Lee Sin and Rakan near their blue buff.
Tower blades. It's used.
Yeah, if he stops, I'll just get tower for free. Okay, I'm just hitting tower.
Good job, tarzaned. Back off here, back off. They're here, they're here, they're here. You might have to ult, you might have to ult. Okay, no, all good.
Yamato's actually doing a good job with this game in terms of like shot calling. I don't agree with some of the stuff, but it's actually good. Like it's clear, it's concise and stuff.
We can look for
But Dante should be shot calling the entire game. Like jungler's heartbeat of a team.
flux.
We outnumbered right here, bro. Just give it. We got first blood turret, it's fine.
Yeah, not a bad play.
Yo guys, like I have a lead. We should probably like do something with the.
Yeah, we got a lot.
Again, like that doesn't really mean anything. Like I have a lead. Like Dantes is super fed this game. Like I have a lead is no like real information, right? It's just like vague. So yeah, this pathing, can you guys see how this is kind of bad? Look at top lane now. Like as far as Dantes' camps go here, again, let's just get rid of the rest of the map. Let's just look at his side. I'll even do it so it helps. Look at his side for me. Can you see how awkward it is now? He's moving away from bot. Look at his camps. So he's going to recall after this, maybe. He might do Rift Herald, but I think, again, he should just recall and give up Rift and just dive bot. So if he recalls now and he runs bot, 55, 120, doesn't even matter like what the timers are. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's what he's done. He needs to change. So this is a 1. That needs to be a 1. That needs to be the starting camp. And then we are moving away from 1. Because that's a number 1 in this clear. We are moving away from 1 towards top. Do we care about top? Do we really care about Rift Herald? What would we rather get, a Rift Herald or diving their bot lane and Samira snowballing from tower? Potentially Lee Sin's bot side as well. Of course, that's the answer, right? If you can do Rift Herald, that's fine. Like, if you can do Rift Herald, that's absolutely fine as well. But, because, like, you still get that at the end, right? Like, this is still going to happen. But that's the aim. If we can add this onto it, so we go like this, nice. If not, no worries. But that's the actual, like, foundation, right? As a jungler here. So he should have recalled after Raptors.
Okay.
Alright, out of base, I'm probably just gonna look for Herald here, honestly.
Doesn't mean anything. Just go bot.
Herald, and we can break open mid on a team fight.
I don't agree with what Dantes is saying here. I can kind of see where he's coming from. Like, it sounds very comp tamed. So again, like, how he's jungled so far has been great. He's got CS per minute, and now he's going to run to Rift Herald. So he's away from number 1, his Krugs. So 1 is Krugs. So we're going to be away from number 1 when they respawn. If you make a play bot and you dive the Yasuo and you get Samira the tower, etc., we get our Krugs afterwards. Maybe, even in some games, you can just run from bot side all the way through to Rift Herald. Like, that actually happens. Let's just say it's second Drake, and you get it at like 14 minutes, and you just completely wipe them. And maybe you have someone mid with Prior. You can actually just like run straight to Rift Herald, especially if your bot camps are down. So running top side here is illogical, because 1 is at Krugs. And if they get Rift Herald, if it literally says Lee Sin has slain Rift Herald, what do you do after you finish your Krugs? You go and dive their bot lane. That is more consequential here.
Yeah, there could be bot side, but we have no vision of them. Yeah, no one's on Scuttle top. I'm just eating free Scuttle.
I'm basing, and then we can look for something on bot.
I'm basing and we can look for something on bot. So hecarim is going to Rift Herald, and Yamato, who can look at his minimap and tell this and even listen to Dante saying that, is now going bot. So mid is playing away from jungle. I played against, there's a video on my channel of me versing Harry, I don't even know how you say his name, but it's like a challenger mid over here, and he was playing with Only. I was versing them in solo queue, so mid jungle, who, I don't want to say anything bad about Only, but yeah, like he's a good jungler, but I was just versing like a mid jungle duo, and playing against them is very difficult to win the game, even though I was like 10-0. Let's go. What I'm saying is like, there needs to be some sort of understanding here in terms of like mid jungle comp. So like the champs you pick, and if they synergize and complement one another. So again, like I said before, if you pick a weak early game champion like Malphite, who in my opinion is weak, you need some sort of like good AD early game jungler to make sure he gets to level 6 without being really far behind. So that's not here in this game. And as far as like their actual synergy in terms of where they're going, it makes no sense either. Why is the jungler running to Rift Herald and our mid lane is running bot to make a play? Do we want to combine those ultimates? So again, that could be something they think about in their future games, right? Dantes, if I'm Yamato, Dantes, this is what I want us to do. I want us to synergize our ults so we actually use them together. So we need to be at the same point on the map, the same place. We can't be disjointed. Just like mid and jungle, or mid and support, or jungle and support, sorry. Got there eventually. Just like jungle and support, mid and jungle need to operate together. If you go and watch, I can't remember his name, but number 1 TF in China, He never ults or very, very rarely ults if his jungler is not on that side of the map. Why? Because the enemy jungler, if they're in fog, can be there where he ults, and he just makes it a 3v3. If he ults with his jungler and the enemy mid is mid, it is a 4v3 or 3v2 instantly. Same thing here.
Hecarim wants to play Herald here though. Be careful bot side.
I think his name is Wu Shu Shen.
They can send 4.
I mean,
You want this?
if you guys want to look
I'm
for
not
play bot,
too
so you
far.
can, but just.
Yeah, I'll give you the thing too.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah, I got
Oh,
you,
man.
baby.
Thanks, though. Alright, that's it.
Yeah, I don't think this means anything for this game.
Well, I take the eye. I take the eye.
I'm basing. Go ahead then.
Yeah, but now Samira has to like play off the wave and stuff, and there's no pressure bot, which I think is way more valuable here.
Okay, this ice huge. I can't die and split anymore.
You can also see how Samira gets caught out here. I don't know why she's roaming mid. I've got no idea why. This reminds me of Hooper in one pro game where he played Samira and just like ran through the jungle and got caught out by someone. It's exactly the same thing. He does not even need to move from bot lane here. You just sit bot.
I'm close, bro.
And you can see like as far as Dantes goes, like he can only just drop in mid and then he has to go back to number 1, right? So again, like I just don't like Rift Herald at all here. And again, like his pathing there is really screwed because he didn't back after Raptors. So he's isolated himself. If he was to do Rift Herald like how I said, so if he backs after Raptors and then goes to Rift, you see how he has Gromp Wolves and he naturally paths down here. And I'd much rather Rift Herald this because it's more attainable. This is very hard to break. And I think it's on like full HP, right? Because Malphite hasn't hit the tower at all this game. So that's easy to break. And by getting this, you weaken this because you open up that.
Close. I'm
God,
close.
hands.
Okay, nice, nice. I'm pushing top big now.
Yo, Lux has no flash. Lux no flash, by the way. Lux no flash. I should him out for a flash. We can look for a pick on Yasuo inside. I'm gonna insta roam here.
I'm gonna greed for one.
Over vision.
Otherwise, I might need someone to hover.
Get bot tower. Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right. So you get bot tower, Samira, an 80 Karen support. Bot lane just goes mid. And you have 2 sideliners. Yep, no ghosts or ultimate here. You should just farm camps. And now it's very awkward, right? Because Dragon is the next thing we want to play for. But unfortunately, like we're pathing away from it. It isn't actually... The funny thing here, bro, is really lucky in terms of pathing. Because after you finish your full clear and you run to Drake, it will be perfect timing. So he'll finish his full clear here. Maybe around... Well, like a minute left on Dragon, probably less than that, and he can just base and run a Drake, and it's actually perfect because then he can path towards Baron. It's very lucky this happens, but you have to have in mind like what you're playing for, right? You have to have in mind like where that arrow is pointing. Do you want it pointing towards bot or top?
Yeah, Tarzan can never mid. I'm gonna play for an invade here.
Oh, bro, like just farm camps. Like you've got Ghostblade or whatever he's buying, and like after Krugs, he could even do that. By the way, he could literally even just do his Krugs here and then recall. And then go top to bot again. Because you want to play for Dragon here and even bot tower.
Yamato, shove out, oh, what the fuck? Oh. Yikes. Oopsie.
It's alright, no problem, bro.
Yeah, I didn't realize that they were gonna
Like
do that.
next time, Dantes, just look what my R cooldown is, okay?
Yeah,
I mean, it has nothing to do with like Yamato's R cooldown. Like Dante should just look at his own cooldown and just look at his camps here. But that's really generic, right? If I was to say Dante, just look at your camps here, like it doesn't make any sense, right? So I'd have to say, look, if you don't have your ult and your ghost, you can just make this game really easy by just listening to them. That's all you have to do this game. And just pick an objective that you want to play for. So there's nothing you're really playing for here, right? Because you already dropped Rift Herald, I think, or maybe he did. I can't remember. Did tfblade actually take the eye? I don't even know though. But you're not really playing for anything here, right? You're just playing for a base because you got Ghostblade or whatever, and then you're just playing for drag time, but that's it. So just think about how you get there, bro. That's it. Via your camps. We don't have to do anything here.
yeah, no, for sure.
And like, I understand your point.
So I still think like this game, lots of people would look at this, right?
Yikes. Yeah, Tarzan.
This bit here. And he's got CS per minute, 201, which looks really good. And it is really good in terms of like stats. But there's actually like, I think a lot kind of missing, which is a good thing. And I think I'd be like a fraud coach or a fake coach if I didn't find all this stuff. So that's like the challenge I would give to him. It's not like a toxic thing or anything, or me trying to like show him up, because I'm the first one to go through my games and point out my mistakes because I just want to be the best I can be. So that's a challenge I'd have for him. And these like applicable things that he can, you know, that are actionable, that he can actually apply, like, you know, warding your red buff, Raptors, Krugs, ward your red when you're going to Krugs, ganking without Ghost. You really have to make sure that they're turret diving basically to make that worth. Otherwise, just hit a camp there. Little things like that, right? Even ganking bot lane at level 4, I think the mechanics was actually like kind of subpar. Like just hold your E, even W there. Just Q and auto attack. That's all you have to do. And say V for when they ever like dash or flash or whatever.
Zinc another mid. I'm gonna play for an invade here. Actually.
Like, back here.
Regardless.
Okay.
Yamato standing still there because he dodged one Q has just made me laugh.
Okay, what we're gonna do is we're just playing for the Dragon timer. So just play self right.
Okay.
He dodged that Q. Dodges that. Then he just stands still, bro. What a Chad. Oh man, that's so funny. Thanks for follows, guys. Appreciate it. He's probably still gonna die now as well, by the way. Oh, he's popped his ghost, bro. Yamato had to pop his ghost to live. Oh, this is too good now. Is he laughing as well? I mean, just go top here, no? Same thing. If the arrow is finishing bot, it starts top. Unless the drag timer is literally like 40 seconds or 30 seconds, right? Then I'm fine with him doing Krugs and Raptors here. Like, fine with that. But if you've got a minute, especially on hecarim, especially with gates, you can easily do your whole top side here and then get there. So, like, stuff like this, man, is why even on a champ like Shaco, when I'm not going any AoE, like, items, I don't have profane, I'm still averaging over 7 CS and, like, 10 kills. Because of little things like this. They all add up.
I'm gonna go top, Jax.
You see what I mean? Like, he's thinking about where he should go here, and he's thinking, like, he's trying to add it up. He should know.
Timer. So just play self right.
He should just know here. Like, he's had plenty of time to think about this, and I understand, like, he's looking at Yamato and stuff, and watching Yamato, because it's quite funny or whatever. But anyway, like, he needs to know where he's going here, based on the end point. Like, where is the goal? Where is the objective? Where are the goalposts here? We need to know that, so we can work out where number 1 is. So if 1 is our Gromp, we need to know that, so we don't waste time. If we're playing, let's just say Baron's up in a minute, and for whatever reason you want to play Baron here. So if Baron is the other goalpost, we would start at Krugs. That's the one. But here it's Drake, so you go blue, Gromp, Wolves, to Drake. Q off Raptors, stack it, then go.
Okay.
I know he's waiting for opportunity here, but yeah, even afterwards, you can see him now. He's looking at the minimap, and he's thinking, should I go top? Oh no, Drake's kind of soon. Now I'm going to go bot.
Doesn't have TP, by the way. If
Can you follow me? We're gonna look to clear vision.
So we're going to look to clear vision 50 seconds before it spawns. I understand, right, about setting up vision and stuff. I'm not that naive. But there are ways where you can avoid these choke points. You can literally just sit mid and you run through like this. I would always take my top camps here.
First, you have to enter mid if we need it. If not, we push. You can farm Krugs and sync
So let's see what he does here. Let's see what he achieves by doing this.
up with me. We can't walk.
Malphite is dead. So what's he going to do here? Even if Malphite is alive, bro, what are they going to do here? In this time, he could have farmed his Gromp now. Now he's farming walls. Yes, they don't mean anything. They don't give him a level. Or like one of the camps would, but he did Raptors, right? They don't give him a level, and they don't give him gold to spend here because he's not basing. But guess what? They give him more gold in the future because he'll get another round of those camps before he gets to Drake. That's the point. That's way more worth than just sitting here with no Malphite going through the, you know, brushes and stuff. So again, it's this idea of like, let's clear vision here.
I need help.
10 seconds, guys. 10
Yep, so they're fighting when Malphite has a number over his like head, right?
seconds. Okay, you can fight this.
So again, this is comp taming. Bibib is the goat for making this term. This is the most comp tame thing I've ever seen. Dragon's up, so we have to get vision 40 seconds before. Who said that? When your mid lane is dead? So your mid lane is dead and you want to set up vision? Aren't they just going to clear it? It's 30 seconds away. Like, who cares? Why don't we just leave it? Let me just do my top camps here. By the way, let me just... The clearest argument I can make here. They are playing, right? The way they are kind of coached to play here. To play for vision and stuff. It has not worked the entire time. And it never works. Unless everyone plays at the highest level. Yeah? In terms of decision making and stuff like that. So if everyone is high challenger, that stuff will matter. Which is why when you watch Genji versus T1, every game is close and the fights are pretty much everything, yeah? And there might be something to do with jungle, right? I've even told you, like, when Oner, in one of those videos when they were versing JDG at Worlds, he said that the coach, most of the review is just him. Because the lanes are going to be lanes. But jungle is very nuanced. And there are certain moves you can make to snowball and, you know, little recalls that might really help and stuff like that, right? This here, man, is just basic stuff. And they almost like assume that they're at that level already in terms of like just playing the game and decision making. They are choosing to fight here when Malphite has a death timer on his head. That is just not knowing how to play the game properly. It has nothing to do with teamwork or anything like that. Can we not see a number on Malphite's head? Let's get that down pat first, and then we can think about vision. Let's get our clearing properly first, like our pathing and where we're putting that arrow towards. Oh, here we go.
Ben just bots, mid lanes. Rel hovers him, so nothing happens. Dantes is gonna clear a little bit more till he has his item, and I'm gonna hover.
I can just keep killing anyone on side, by the way.
Yes,
I
I'm
think I
just
go
gonna
side
hover
and...
you. I'm just gonna hover you.
But they do Baron though, they do
They give up Baron though, it's not worth it.
fast.
I have TP.
All Blade has to do is draw like 2 or 3 of them here. That's it.
I'm gonna have ult to Ghost if they ever try.
He's actually so fed TF Blade in this game.
Yeah, we might actually just need vision here though.
Yeah, so like this here, they should all run bot. Like here, they should just all sprint towards Garen. What is that Lee Sin doing, bro? Like they should all just sprint towards them. There's no way they leave him, right?
Yeah, no, it's...
There's no way they leave him, man. Like if I saw that jungler doing that, like Lee Sin's doing that, right? Because his team is there. And Dantes has ultimate and ghost. I would be sprinting there, bro.
This is the time, we're just chilling. No, their whole team can come.
I would definitely force a fight here, man. I actually think they easily win 4v5 as well with Garen.
I don't want to fight this.
That's really strange. He doesn't want to fight. Like Samira, hecarim should be just like sprinting though.
Their team can literally come. Ugh.
I'm TPing.
Malphite even had TP, chat. They are fighting the Garen who is this fed. This just looks like a master game, bro, to me, I swear. Like, this is like my solo queue game in NA. They are fighting my Garen who is that fed. Why are they running away to top side? I didn't even know he has TP, right? Because, like, I can't press tab for myself. So, like, I want to know if the guy who's dead for 5 seconds has TP. Even if he doesn't have TP, bro, I think they just go and fight. The Garen is insanely fed with ult. It has nothing to do with solo queue cash. If you are a jungler here, it is your job. Like, I put the challenge to anyone, right? Like, like everyone has to understand how to play the game and the best move here. Dantes does not need tfblade to ask him to shadow him. He doesn't need anyone to ask him to gank or to tell him to do something. He needs to know himself. That's what makes you like High Chow, right? As soon as I see that play, my brain goes, fight. Why does it say fight? Because my Garen is really fed. He has ult. I've got ult and ghost. Their Lee Sin is starting a fight against a level 14 Garen, 3 levels down. Why? Because his team's going to be there. I've got Samira right next to me. If my mid laner has or doesn't have TP, it doesn't matter. My Garen is so fed, he's practically 3 champions. I'm running straight bot. I do not need someone to communicate to me here in voice comms. Can you come bot here? I'm looking at the facts of the case, bro. I'm looking at the facts of the map. You just go straight there. If tfblade said do not come, I would be like, you're joking. These guys are trolling, bro. I am here. Let's go. We hard win this fight because of those factors.
Like if you place Yasuo no flash.
I got Yasuo!
Okay, 2 seconds.
They even win it without the hecarim ulting and ghost. The Samira is mid. What are these teams they are playing against, bro? I would expect them to win in 15 minutes, man. That would be my expectation. Like, not now, but like if I was full coaching them, I would be pissed if we didn't beat them in like 15 minutes. And I'm not going to draft Malphite and hecarim mid jungle.
Yeah, we can look for this. Slow chasing?
They know.
You see how, like, he doesn't need Tarzaned to comm that he's here? He's looked at his minimap. Tarzaned is pinged on the way. Why do you need voice comms to play at the highest level? You don't. It just makes it a little bit easier. It expedites, mate, the process. It accelerates it. That's all it does. But only just a little bit. Pro play is different to solo queue at the highest level pro play because it's more stable. In high elo solo queue, you still get one tricks, you still get random drafts and stuff, you still get people, you know, being emotional, all that. In pro play, everything is much more stable.
I'm coming both at top, I mean, but this should be free. Rakan here. I'm just.
Can't they just Baron here with Yasuo showing bot? Why don't they just Baron here straight away? Like, why does hitting Krugs matter? I mean, I guess he can heal, so it's probably fine. But yeah, just Baron here afterwards anyway.
I'm gonna hover you, Ben, okay? Don't fight.
Like, Yasuo has Ghost, no? Why can't they just do Baron here? Garen runs to Baron. Malphite has ultimate, just sits over the wall.
I'm just gonna hover him now.
Back up Tarzan? Yeah.
So Baron, no? Like, Yasuo was bot. Why are they not just running to Baron? I mean, I know Zane's tilted, but yeah, still. I don't know if they actually would have done it because no one comms it here. Like, no one literally comms the Baron. Like Yasuo was bot with Ghost. How does no one say Baron here? After this, just base. And same thing. 1. Because these are the goalposts. Or the football net. Whatever you want to call it, right? The NFL post. This is the basketball hoop. Base. Krugs. Raptors. Raptors first. Do Krugs first. Go out to in.
I was gonna Q-Stacks off after Song Chong and then I'll run and rev with you guys.
So I don't know what that does though. It's the same as before, right? Why not just do Krugs here? What do we lose for doing Krugs? Our team's already there. We lose nothing, right?
Coming?
I'm 700 off LDR. I'll be
I
really
mean, Blade, do you wanna like team fight or do you just wanna?
Yeah, Blade, do you just want sideline right now?
I don't know why they're team fighting, eh? Like, this call should have been made so much earlier. Like, tfblade should just be bought, even though he doesn't have TP. It will end the game. So I don't know why he's running around here. Bro, I would never path top in this game, eh? I would never path top, man. You have, like, a Rakan and a Yasuo with Ghost and a Lee Sin. Bro, their Lee is going to run bot and can kill your Karma and Nyla. I think they'll still have prior bot because we're Karma. So that's, like, why I'm thinking just start top anyway. And if he was that scared, he would just, like, 3-camp base, right? But I think he can actually just clear normally here. So start at Raptors, go Raptors, Krugs, red, just path down to bot, and in like an ideal world, you just go Wolves, Gromp, and then blue, and then you go either crab, like whatever crab you can, depending on lanes, and then you just re-clear Raptors, Krugs base, and then you can path like Gromp, Wolves, and manipulate your clearing away. Oh, it's Yasuo mid, bro. It's Yasuo mid. Sorry, I thought it was like Lux mid and shit. They put Yasuo mid against Malphite. Isn't that troll? Wouldn't you put Lux mid?
They're pushing to me.
I hate this, by the way. Like, him doing red buff here, like, leaves himself open for Lee Sin running in and actually, like, hitting him with an invade here. So I reckon Krugs after this, and then he can go, thingy. Where did he ward, by the way, level 1? He doesn't have a ward, so he warded his Raptors for a late invade. I mean, like, if he's that scared of that, bro, he can just get Malphite to stand there, you know? And save his ward. Like, Lee Sin isn't a, how do I put it? Like, Lee Sin's not going to level 2 invade, right? So he's a level 3 champ, like a Rek'Sai or Xin. So he should save his ward here, and Malphite can just stand here and just watch the, you know, just watch the late invade. Like, Malphite can literally just stand here and watch late invade. And if they late invade, you're super happy because you're, like, splitting top or splitting map. And you've got a Renekton with TP. Like, Renekton's still... I feel with Renekton anyway. Actually, Ciel's, like, fine these days. I really wouldn't worry about him. You can still, like, path top, you know, eventually. The map is not going to be split the entire game. And the enemy jungler won't want that either. So he can save his ward. Malphite can just stand here and watch the invade. So if he's not going to ward here, at least watch the invade so my hecarim can clear and save his ward. Because if Dantes goes blue, Gromp, Wolves, Raptors, Krugs, and as he's moving up to Krugs, he wards, he will know if Lee Sin is on this or not. And then he can change his clear to do something like that to bot crab, maybe take his camps, etc. Yeah, this is just really bad. He should just do Krugs here. There's no way he should ever hit this, and he should always have a ward for a level 3 jungler here. Like, he should just go to Krugs and just ward the brush, and yeah. Yeah, this is really bad, though. He should just do Krugs here. I'm not, like, flaming him by saying really bad, because it's good, like, it happens, right? Because you just learn. But he should always just do Krugs here and have a ward against this shit. And yeah, I would have started top in this game. I wouldn't really care about Renekton. Like, I know he's going to be chilling. Very, very hard to dive as well, Renek. Like, if not impossible. As long as he doesn't waste W. That's it. Yeah, it's pretty much GG, right? So Lee Sin, so hang on a minute. So Lee Sin's got blue buff here. So he got the kill on hecarim. So he started red because hecarim, his red buff was up. So Lee Sin started bot in this game. Oh, bro, it's actually so cooked for him, eh? Now he just takes his red afterwards if Yasuo is there. I guess, like, Yasuo isn't there, right? So he has to run off. So all he should play for here, Lee Sin, is hecarim's bot side, right? So if I'm Lee Sin, I'm just going to do, like, maybe... See, the funny thing here, bro, is, like, if you're Lee, you could even think about doing these 2 camps. So you just get rid of Gromp, maybe blue. Like, I would even leave this crab. So you could get rid of, like, both of these camps and base, and you just run here. So, like, these 2 camps, right, are, like, what you're playing for next. Like, this is a level 3 hecarim now with no ghost, and he's going to have no items. Look at his buy, by the way. Holy shit, that is so depressing. I guess, like, bot lane's hard to play around, right? Because he has Lux. So it might be hard to play around. But they have a Mouth mid, man. Like, Mouth mid is not going to... Like, look at this drafted this game. They have a Mouth and hecarim. So, yeah, at least in here, like, I don't really care what Dantes does. Honestly, like, he should probably just go like this. Maybe. I think doing red buff is fine, actually, because you know Lee Sin's going to run off. So maybe red buff here, and then you come down to, like, crab, check his Raptors. If you can sneak them, that's really good. But that's what I'm saying. Like, if I'm Lee Sin, if that's at 4 minutes, right, which it might be. So if that's at 4 minutes, I'm just thinking about doing that line. That's it. So this area here, like, Lee Sin should just think about running there. And I think, like, the best way to do it is probably just to get rid of, like, blue and Gromp. And then you base, and then you run here. Because the 2 most important camps here are these 2, in my opinion. Like, if hecarim was to ever counter this side, who cares about crab? Who cares about walls? Blue and Gromp, right? What's he doing, bro? What is he going here for, man? All he has to do is just loop back down, no? He should be finishing like red buff here and going like this. And check Raptors, and then he comes back to crab, no? Why is he checking top scuttle here? I don't understand.
Ours is best for you to just stay off the rest of the game. Everyone's
Wait,
losing.
Jack.
Comments like this, right? Comments like this are just really bad. Where Ben says, just stay bot for the rest of the game. It's one of those comments that if I was playing, it would really tilt me. It's like having a go at you for how you've jungled so far, which is already tilting, right? Because I'm 0 and 2, and I'm already tilted, and you say a comment like that, it's very like undermining kind of, that's how I would take it anyway. And passive aggressive almost, like just play bot the rest of the game. He's not trying to run it down, he's not trying to like be 0 and 2, it's just happened this game and he can like learn from it. But like making comments like that, like during the game, are just so troll. Like you don't say anything. Like you literally do not say anything. Just focus on yourself. Like he will learn and take this with him. You know what I mean? Like there's no reason to like say anything to jungle. And even tfblade here, like shouting, Jax has no flash, bro. Or maybe Dante said that Jax has no flash. Yeah, okay. So that's obviously like a little bit tilting. Like that, obviously tfblade has like a little bit of a right to say that. What was said after this game? They actually just went to late game. What? There's no way, bro. This really helps, yeah? Like, no offense, but like, they're literally the same team they were, like, however many weeks ago, bro. Like, me here, right? Like, watching this game, and when I'm serious and stuff, like, this is how I would be with them, right? And I'm never gonna, like, ridicule Dantes for how he jungles or whatever, or, like, watch the, you know, like, I'm listening to pretty much Chris in that video, and obviously taking the piss, like, when I think it's really bad, like, what he says. Because I think it proves the point and gets the point across, but I'm never going to do that in like a team environment, right? So like how I am now, where, you know, Ben's saying something like, you know, you should be bored, or like looking at this game, like it would just be like, you know, Dante's like, just go Raptors, Krugs against level 3 junglers, just make sure you have Trinket available, get your mid lane in sand here to know if they late invade and you're chilling, right? We also have hecarim and Malphite. That could be the worst mid jungle combo I've ever seen. So in draft, try to think about what's our mid jungle like. If I have a cast-in mid, and I'm playing Shaco, I'm going to get Eagz, to be honest, because I don't want to have to bridge him as a Shaco. I'd much rather be J4 or, you know, maybe a Vi or something like this. Like, those things matter. So that would be me in, like, an actual team environment, and I'm never going to, like, take the piss out of someone in front of other people. It's just me on my own, and that's how I like, look at the game, like in that last YouTube video. This review is skipped to 30 minutes. These games against these players, no offense to them, but it's not Canyon. It's not T1. I could easily show them how to win games so much quicker. Like, I would guarantee it. I would expect them to win every game in 15 minutes. Like, if I coached them the entire time, like from week 1 until now, I'd expect like 15-minute wins the whole time, which is what we did in Blue. The funniest thing, by the way, man, about this support jungle should play together, Bibip said it as well in his video, and he will know this because he's played at the highest level. Bro, when I played like solo queue, man, or when I played support, because that was my second role, and I played it actually quite a lot. I was best Bardos in like season 7, I think. Anyway, when you play support, bro, you are a second jungler. I don't know how many times like I've said that. In solo queue, you are a second jungler in solo queue. You see it all the time, right? You see it all the time now. Like high elo supports like roaming to grubs, or, you know, running into a red buff and contesting it with their jungle. You see it all the time, man. At the highest level in solo queue, bro, it is like one of the most important things, and you have to factor in like supports moving if you're a jungler. I remember one review I did at one of my games. It was like level 8, right? And it was second grubs. So I think it may have been like 12 or 13 minutes, right? And the enemy support was a rel. And the grubs were a little bit late. And I just looked at the minimap and didn't see rel. And I just said, I don't think I can do grubs here because I think rel's here. She hasn't shown bot, like on that wave of her AD carry. So I think she's here. I put a ward over and rel's right there hitting the grubs with the jungle. So I just run bot and make a play and kill the AD carry. 3v1 them. It's not a pro thing. It's not a competitive thing. It's been in high elo solo queue for fucking ever. Diamond Master players and coaches make it out as if like it's some unique concept, man. Tarzaned especially will know it's not. Especially when he played in Korea, right? So at this point, jungle and support need to play together. That is just absolute, like, it's not concrete. There's nothing actionable there. It's not applicable. They do that anyway. It's about enhancing it, right? And getting it more in sync and understanding when to do it on certain map states and the conditions, right? That's all League is. You make this move because of these conditions. It will work. You don't make this move because those conditions aren't there. Dantes, bro. He's somehow worth a bounty in this game. I don't know how he's done it, but well done to him. I'm proud of him for that. But the early game, bro, has to be, like, ironed out. Like, if I'm playing Shaco, bro, in this game, because I could easily be like Shaq here, right? So I do that invade on his red buff because I've got double prio. He hasn't warded. Like, imagine if I kill him on his Krugs there. I am going to run at him the entire game, and he's not going to breathe. The game will end in 15 minutes. So The game ends here in 15 minutes if Lee Sin plays like that 100%. Like 100%, bro. He's got a malfight mid and he's boots hecarim against a red buff Lee Sin. Well, I guess like, what's his name? Like Lee Sin's red buff will run out. But you get the point, right? I'm just playing for hecarim's Gromp and walls after that and the game's going to explode. That's how I see it. So if he can like stop that from happening, bro, like this 7-3-2 will be 10-0-5. Some shit like that, right? And I've seen him do it before in these games as well where he gets hecarim and jungles really well. As long as he has like a solid early game. Yeah, but what Dantes is saying here is what he said in the previous session. Like what Chris is saying makes no sense to him, which it won't. And this is exactly what Babib said in his video, right? Where people get comp tamed. They are taught to jungle at a much lower level than high challenger. High challenger is the highest level of gameplay, right? Literal gameplay, man. In the first 2 minutes of my video as well, I literally put in there a clip of Ruler late invading with his team and Olaf level 3 ganking bot lane, or it would have been a dive, right? Viego just happened to be there. But if he's not, they level 3 dive bot lane and Zeri is still level 1. It happens in the highest level. I actually don't think they watch high elo solo queue. Like seriously. I actually don't think they do. And obviously like none of these coaches have played there, so they won't know personally. But they've obviously like never even watched it before. Because it happens all the time. See, like that's what he's saying here. Like he feels as if he's being comp tamed, so to speak. And it's nothing to do with draft, right? I mean, like draft here, like malfight mid with hecarim is like the worst thing I've ever seen. But funnily enough, like you can still secure your early game with this. I mean, he'll probably still have to give up his red buff, so it'll be like a red buff down. But honestly, like it's really not that bad. Like compared to this, of course.
Like pretty good here. Like I agree. And Ben plays Neela, so we pick Neela. And I think just Karma was kind of the issue.
Okay,
it was
but-
not
Karma was the issue in this game.
Man, fuck the draft. Okay, basically, here's what I want you
Yeah,
guys to do.
nice.
In my opinion, I'm just giving you solutions again.
All right, solutions. Let's listen to the solutions.
I think you guys need to be better at listening to each other.
Okay, so they need to listen to each other more. Right, okay, so I'm going to start listening. All right, so Detention said that after I was 0 and 2, I need to play bot side more. Okay, I'm listening. All right, that's made me better.
Right? Just like sit down, because we have 2 years and one can mouth, right? Just like listen to each other.
That was a little bit aggressive the way he said that.
Because Ben, before this game, was so miserable, I felt so bad, I pity subbed him, bro. Okay? And then 2, in general, 2, support jungle need to play together.
Support jungle need to play together. They've literally been doing that the entire time, no? Like the last 3 weeks, they've literally been doing that. It is when they invade. It is when they go for a play. Maybe it's how they do it as well sometimes.
This is a point that I've been saying since last time, okay?
Yeah, so to build off...
So if like Chris has made a point last time and it's still a point, it's clearly a really shit point. Like it's really hard to make an action on, right? It's very hard to be actionable. Whereas if I say Dantes can ward your red buff, like save your ward and get your mid laner to watch your late invade, that's all he has to do, right? That's it. That's actionable. He can do it, right? Can you do that thing easily? How easy is it to like execute and actually do in your future games? For example, if I coach a Shaker, yeah, and he queues to gank when he's already behind them, save your Q, bro, if you're behind them. Bang, actionable. Saves his Q and gets like 3-4 more kills in the next game because of it. In this game, listening to comms, I'd be like, look, if someone's having a bad game, don't undermine them or like tell them how to play, right? So Detention, you don't need to like tell Dantes, you know, to play bot lane or blade. You don't have to like call him top or whatever. Dantes obviously like be 100% sure on flashes. So please be 100% sure. If not, just ask people. And if you're not sure, you expect him to have flash.
Off that point, Tarzan, you talk about how I don't listen to you, right? So here, look at my items, look at Yasuo's items. He has 2,000 health. We don't see Rakan on the map for a while, right? Over here...
What does this invade, bro, when their mid laner is top? Oh, okay, because Lee Sin's top. So it's actually a 3v3. Okay, fair enough. Does he have ult hecarim? Okay, he does. I mean, Rakan just wins though, right? Like in any skirmish, bro, like Rakan just stomps Karma. Like you want Karma to be in lane. Why would you want Karma roaming? You don't pick Karma to roam. Surely you would pick another champion, right? Potentially a Bard, Pike, Rakan is good. He's also put his bot camps up as well here. Like, I guess he could dive bot. Like, the option here, right, if Lee Sin is top, is literally just to go and dive bot lane, yeah? Like, that's the play here. And it's good. You dive bot.
The fight?
Go back in time. Go back in time.
What do you mean,
Let's
go
get
back?
the actual context.
So,
So the actual...
he shows mid to pick up a wave. And then when that wave is cleared, he should just think about diving bot, yeah? Because Lee Sin's top, I think. I think they see him. So this is so good, bro. Like, the fact Lee Sin is top is so nice for them, I think.
Context.
Wait,
as
pause.
So you clear the wave, you do crab, and the next wave will be here, right? Maybe he even has time to, like, do blue crab, right? So you're just waiting for next wave here. So after he clears this wave, blue, crab, and then you come down through, right? And you'll gank on the next wave or dive on the next wave. Picking up mid wave is fine. Why are they even going for a play on Yasuo? I've got no idea. I would just be asking Karma to stay bot here. Like, I don't want anything with a full HP Yasuo. Like nothing to do here at all. So after this, you look at bot lane. Right, there is a wave there right now. Can I get there in time to dive on that wave? Of course not. You can't 3v2 this quickly, right? Because the wave's going to be dead. Like Lux can just, you know, E it and yeah, it'll be dead instantly. So he has to play for next wave. So he should do blue, he should do crab, and then he goes. This playing jungle and support, bro, I used to do this shit, man. So you guys remember Pope, who was like top 10? Bro, when I duoed with him, me and him would do this stuff. So I know about it.
Jax, Lux, that's it. Rakan could be anywhere.
You're up.
Okay, so why not just go in 3v2 bot lane then? The only one you need to see here on the minimap is Lee Sin, right? That's literally it. The only one you need to see here is Lee Sin, and your brain should immediately go bot side. Which it actually does, right? Like, he's running down here because he thinks Lee Sin's like Raptors are up. But I would never show Yasuo this. Because Yas can just run bot and cover it. So if I was Dantes, I'd go like this down to blue buff, right? Just to get blue, I think it's useful, and he does it quick enough. And then he can think about coming down, right? Maybe he can do crab as well, I'm not sure. But you should just try to do like as many camps as you can before you actually have to sync up the play with the wave.
The most amount of hecarim games ever, I've played with every single build imaginable. There's not a single chance
And
in
you
hell.
refuse to buy a Serpent's Fang
There-
against the fucking 10
Yes,
shields.
because
on
I
it.
don't, because the other items I bought had more value this game. Now again,
Okay.
the thing about this
Disagree.
here, disagree all you want, bro. The thing about this is when you're calling us to fight here, there's not a chance in hell that we win.
He's absolutely correct.
When first off, right, my
What's the
Q-Sock-
comms? What are the comms then?
The comms
I-
are you?
wait.
The comms are you saying? Oh, dude, we can fight. We can fight. When Yamato is screaming, "Don't make a fight mid," because
It looks like I'm
getting
running
top-
bot lane here, and you're the one who's caught. So I don't know.
Why has no one said 3v2 bot? Like, why has no one said that? All he has to do is stay in fog after that wave, or off the wave, just stay in fog, and he can just go and dive bot lane, right?
What the
Okay.
comms are.
Yeah,
I'll
no, he's
figure it
actually
out.
right. Like, I literally begged
you
you
can
guys.
you can look at the
begged you
replay.
guys
The
to not
comms.
make this play.
Yeah,
The comms have nothing to do with this. Like, if I'm jungling here again, bro, like, it might seem a little bit toxic, but if I'm jungling here, I'm just going to say we dive on next wave. Like, that's it. That's all you have to say here. Like, I'm going to do blue, crab, and then we're diving on next wave because Lee Sin's top. We 3v2. Just wait for Yasuo. Like, Yasuo gets mid tower here no matter what, right? But it's probably worth it to get Nyla back in the game and maybe hecarim snowballing more. Like, if they kill Lux and Rakan, it's actually, like, probably pretty good. Like, who wants to sit mid here and just farm against the Yas? It looks really bad, right?
yeah, the
I'm
comms
running
work.
away from you, so
Nice.
I'm not trying to figure it out. I'm
Guys,
curious.
just can I have like 2 seconds? I just want to say one thing.
Yeah, fighting Yasuo is really bad. Like, terrible. They never win. Because Rakan will come here and they easy win 2v2. Like, Rakan and Yas against these two, like, you're joking. The Heca build, bro, like, who cares what he builds, man? Like, it really doesn't matter.
I'm just gonna set some rules that I think will help you guys a lot, and whether or not you guys follow that in the next games is up to you. Okay? But one, just everyone respect each other. That they are the experts of their role. Okay?
But they're not, though. You know what I mean? Like, if you're coaching T1, there is very, very little, if anything, you can probably coach Keria about matchups and like how he plays and stuff like macro. There is very little you can teach Guma about playing AD carry. There's very little you can teach Faker, even though Faker lost against Corki as Oriana. They are not experts, man. These guys like field and they play like, honestly, like probably apart from Blade, right? Like Blade might be good, but apart from that, man, like there is something missing here, which is why like respect to Tarzan for getting like support coaching and shit. But you're actually trying to teach them what high challenger is. That's what like I find here, like watching this stuff. That's what I find, which is why like they don't learn anything.
Even if you're not, just fucking assume it. Okay? So for example, if Dante says, "I don't want to build Serpent's Fang," just move on. 5 people doing one bad play can make it a good play, you know? Whereas 5 people with 5 each
What
other,
the f-
no matter what, and follow the call. Because 5 people doing one bad play can make it a good play, you know? Whereas 5 people with
5 people doing one bad play can make it a good play.
5 different good ideas will end up being a bad play always.
5 different good ideas will end up being a bad play. Let's go, bro.
And when you're telling me
as
to
I
drops
said-
on a fucking Yasuo when we don't see vision of Rakan, you're trolling. When you're telling me to help you clear vision and we get double kills, you're trolling.
I think Dante's like, bro, honestly, like sees jungle well. Like everything he says in these like videos, I know I was like kind of trolling him about like reading messages and shit like that, which I feel kind of bad about. But bro, everything he says, man, like I'm happy. You know what I mean? It's almost like he gets it, and I think he's realizing like during this experience he's having, what being in a pro team is actually really like. It's fucking tough work because most coaches, bro, are not going to see what you see, and you're constantly battling it. when I helped out teams over here, bro, it was the same shit. Even players on the team who like don't know what high challenger jungling is, the highest level of jungling is. It's really frustrating to like deal with. So I think that's like what he's going through. And he'll probably go through this, bro, for however long he's going to do this and stuff. Like, he'll go through this the whole time. Unless his coach, like, knows how to, like, what jungling is and what it's about, he'll go through this the whole time, bro. And that's why, like, his team needs to understand it as well, so they see it. Like, everyone on the team needs to, like, understand why certain moves need to be made and why this is bad, why this is good. If I say tfblade, I'm going bot, it doesn't mean I'm staying bot. I literally have to go bot to path top. That's how it works.
Like, can you guys play?
Guys, can I please say something? Please.
Let him finish.
Me talk.
Okay, yeah, talk.
I said 4 times. Lux is going to ult.
Look at the hecarim here, bro. Like, what are they gonna do here, man?
I say don't fight, don't fight, don't.
Oh, that was kind of sick from that Yasuo, bro. But what are they doing, man? Like, Dantes knew this as well, dude. Like, this is a Karma roaming, man. Why are we picking Karma to roam, bro? What does it even do? What does it even do here?
Yes, and that's not the point. You just repeat the same drama.
And this is what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is in the same. Ben, I agree with you.
Oh my.
I agree. But in the same way.
Wrap it up?
Wait, 1 second. Because Tarzan, you have to understand that in the same way that Yamato, when he was playing Draven, he would overextend and die a fuck ton. You do the same thing as support when we just don't have like the proper conditions to go for vision.
No, but can we move on? We understand.
Guys.
I
listen,
agree,
listen.
but it's just you don't facilitate my game at all.
How many days do you have left until competition?
Probably like 5.
Okay, listen. You guys don't have enough time to argue like this. Like every
It's
second
not
matters.
arguing. He said I.
It's good to argue because it leads to progression. I always think if you let it out and you argue with each other, like, you'll get somewhere in the end. Otherwise, it would just like bottle up.
Okay, no.
It doesn't matter.
Why are you so angry? Relax.
I'm saying I don't care.
There's no
I
bad
don't
blood
care.
in this.
Yeah, I don't care if you guys argue about
Taking it way too
gameplay.
seriously.
I don't
Relax.
care about gameplay. But if we want to progress.
Don't care about gameplay, bro. Are you joking? Have you seen this shit? How is mental gonna fix them losing in 5 minutes here? How is mental gonna like fix them losing in 4 minutes in this game, or 3 minutes even? The game's over. Even in draft, right? In high elo, like this game's just GG. They have Malphite mid with hecarim jungle, which is basically like what that team did, by the way. Like, Lee Sin invading his top side there is exactly what like the top teams would do and top junglers would do, therefore. And after that, Lee Sin is just going to live in hecarim's jungle with Rakan. GG. Malphite's going to run over and throw a Q out with his first strike and be like, wow, how did we lose this game, man?
As a team, we just have to all agree that we need to trust each other's expertise in the game, even if it's wrong. Just close your eyes and go with it, and stick to one identity.
Yeah, so the future decisions they're going to make are going to be exactly the same because they haven't learned anything. So if they stick to it or not, it's still going to be just as bad, right? Because the calls, like, you need to change the calls they're making here.
And just play that way, you know?
Yes.
I think we just need to be better at listening. That's all it is, bro.
That's all it is, man. Holy shit, dude. Like, yeah, that's all they have to do, bro, to become like T1, man. Like, my standards for them would to be like just to destroy these teams. Like, honestly, that would be it.